What's up, everybody? We're back with another episode of Nova Drift.
No drift.
Before we begin, I'd like to thank Dr. Aardvark, MD, Nadawa, and Asi Tenenbrough for being members of our Patreon. If you'd like to be a member of our Patreon, go to patreon.com/oldstay. Link in the description.
Yeah.
And I know James has normally been doing the Sunday runs, but he's a little under the weather this weekend, so I'm stepping up and doing them both.
Aw, man.
And I am going to try to do a build involving Pulse, because I don't use Pulse very often. So I decided that would be what I'm doing today.
Why, though?
Because I don't do it very often.
Yeah, but it's because it's Pulse.
Pulse isn't bad.
Eh.
It's just a little more niche. What shield will I want?
You want Shockwave, Pulse, and then Polar Inversion. Suck him into your face.
Now, Pulse Polar Inversion can be okay.
Eh.
But then you don't get Shockwave for obvious reasons.
Nah, you use the Shockwave to suck him in and then you Pulse and murder him. How about just like Orbital? It's...
Yeah, Orbital's a nice one. Dodged it.
Got him.
We're gonna go Engineer. Because I think my plan is to get some allies to do some pulsing for me, and then have them wingman right in front of my face, so that I could pulse triply hard with a little bit of distance between me and the enemy while I do it.
Could be okay.
You're like, it's possible that it might be acceptable.
I don't know.
So one way to find out, James.
I'm not really a big Pulse fan, and I'm not really a big Wingman fan, so maybe the two together is exactly what we need. Or maybe it'll be terrible. Friendos.
They're nice, but that's not what I need.
It's true.
Just
Got him.
God, bullied, but their bullying caused them to die. So it's like the whole thing with like bees. It's like, yeah, they stung you, but now they're dead. Okay, so there's Blast. But will I be giving my shield away?
I don't know.
Because if I give my shield away, then Death Blossom is worthless. Because that only works while the shield protects me. Plus, Death Blossom with Pulse isn't as spectacular as you'd imagine. Because it just shoots the little shotgunny bits of the Pulse, not like the explosion.
Huh.
Polar Inversion can be good. Blast Radius is definitely good, but
Yes.
Polar Inversion is slightly less common. I think I'll just go with Blast Radius. Got him. Take that. That one mine in particular. Ow. Oh, boost. It's like James didn't even say it. It's further proof that he's not feeling well.
That's true. Hey, look, Death Blossom.
Not falling for guiles. It's not that Kyle.
Ah! But that theme goes with everything.
It does. It's been proven by science. Alright, Comets. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's my Polar Inversion again. Concentrated Blast. I think I want Concentrated Blast, and then I'll also get High Explosive, so it'll be slightly smaller but more powerful. Which I think I'm okay with. Polar Inversion I think I will want after I get Wingman, so it's gonna be a minute.
Okay. What?
Don't try to sound overly invested. You're just like, yeah, whatever.
I don't know, man. Polar Inversion scares me. I don't like it.
I mean, you don't like a lot of things.
It's true.
It's like if it doesn't have some sort of automated way of doing damages, you tend to like it less. Those guys are slightly more problematic. Antimatter rounds, I think, again, I will want eventually, but not now. Let's get evasion going, because I gotta get my allies cooked up.
Does evasion work when you glue them to your nose?
No, but it's just a way to get it closer to what I need without having to wait for the other specific talent, which is this one.
Good job.
And it helps them in the meantime. Yeah. Pulse is very... Gotta get up in there. Polar inversion, it is very pro-polar inversion at the moment. I do want rupture eventually, but triple tap
is very strong.
Very strong.
It's strong with most weapons, but particularly with pulse.
Yeah. And then, especially if I do a charge variant of this, which I might, then that's also pretty good. You are not what I need right now. Not for this build.
Not today. Hull strength.
Yeah, hull strength is smart, but I didn't want to be smart. I wanted to get my build off. Okay. Pulse is pretty decent at denubbing. So, get some good damage off on this guy pretty early. And there we go.
There's your regen if you're thinking of going rapid recon.
But I don't think I want Vital Bond for my guys. If anything, I'd go Apex Machinery, which is the opposite.
Heavy caliber is dangerous.
Yeah, especially because I triple tapped it. We'll reroll here. Oh, we'll get Elegant Construction because it's Engineer.
Plus, don't you need that for Evolution?
I need that for Shielded Constructs, which I would need for Shielded Constructs, which I need for Apex Machinery, if I go that route. And I mean, it's just what I'd want anyway. Plus, there's a good chance that I can go Overseer with this build as well. And there's my charge shot. So I guess I'll grab that. So that means that I can just hit with some bigger pulses. These guys are one of the more difficult opponents for a pulsar.
Priority 0.
Yes, I do want priority 0, especially if I'm wingman. Tactical wink and overclock with wingman is what makes wingman especially good.
Yeah. Boost.
We're boosting. Ow.
The game is like, you want antimatter rounds, you want twin strike?
I do want antimatter rounds, just not right now.
How about twin strike? You like twin strike, right? You always want twin strikes.
Very often I do.
Well, you definitely want absorption now that you've got charge shot. Like,
Yeah, and the higher likelihood of me giving up my shield for Apex.
You really got to make a decision on that because you keep going back and forth as to which one you want.
No, I've been pretty consistent with Apex the whole time. I don't I haven't gone back and forth at all.
You absolutely did because I told you to take your regeneration so you can get rapid reconstruction.
Yeah, and then I would say
and you said no because you didn't want to give up your shield.
Yes.
Because you were going to go for the other one.
Well, because I can't give up. I can't go rapid reconstruction and still give my shield away because that doesn't work that way. I have to have my shield to give it away, and I have to give my shield away to get Apex machinery. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So no, I've been Apex the whole time.
I'm mixing up with Ladle Bond. My bad.
It's fine.
I'm sick.
This is the end all be all. Shut up. Sick.
Nah, that was on me.
Well, there's shielded constructs. Do I want to get it now before I have Wingman going? I think I want to wait before or until I get Wingman going. But support specialist is
just
fine.
good.
Because I'm not getting any other constructs.
Unless you get Overseer.
And then I'll get one more construct. It used to be 2 more constructs, but it was deemed too powerful. And it probably was, but still. Oh, once I can give this weapon to you guys, my life will be so much easier.
Well, there's Rancor.
Oof, there's Rancor, there's High Explosive. Don't need Maelstrom because I'm going to give my shield away. Rupture's also good. Particularly with Punchy coming up. I think I'll get Rancor here. But a lot of good options.
A boost.
Taking out the spawners in one shot, which is nice. Oh, they're just the yellow spawners. They're not that dangerous. The red spawners, it's nice to be able to take out early. Okay. Oh my. Oh god. Cut down in their prime.
Like a rib. I'm sorry, that was exceptionally dumb.
So I don't even know how to respond to that. I could get rid of all these, or I could get Grandeur. I'm gonna go for the Grandeur.
You get that Rupture.
I think I'm gonna get the Rupture. I think we're gonna reroll here. Oh yeah. Oh, there's Tactical Link, but let's get that going first. Okay, so now I can get Wingman going, and once I get Wingman going, oh, I need to get Interceptor going first. And once I get Interceptor going, I can get Wingman going. Once I get Wingman going, I can get Shielded Construct and work towards Apex Machinery. And then we'll be in business.
Yeah.
Even with the dodge I gave him, that one ally was just like, I'm going to die now.
High Explosives is pretty good.
High Explosives is good. Efficiency will be good once I eventually...
Overseers.
Yeah, Overseer. Got him. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to...
Stapling some friends to your face.
Yeah.
Ooh, ally specialist.
Well, I mean, twist my arm, why don't ya?
Oh, look at them zipping.
Well, yeah. They're zipping and they're dipping.
Zipper's surly.
Zipper was a fly.
Yeah. He's also an evil dolphin.
No, that was Flipper.
No. The Slipper's evil twin.
Ah. Did you know that he was faster than lightning? Which is impressive because, you know, that's like the speed of light.
Bang.
What are we doing with our lives?
Also, is lightning the speed of light?
Is
lightning the speed of light?
I don't know. It's comprised of light. Probably not.
I actually don't think it is. I think it's actually quite a bit slower. There you go.
I need to get my tactical link going here now. Maybe charge out was a mistake because they're not firing as frequently as I would like. Because I think they're taking the time to charge up more than I would like them to.
I would love to clip that little bit of audio right there. So just so I can have charge shot was a mistake.
In this one particular instance, it's not for every build, James. I've never said it was for every build.
It's not for most builds as far as I'm concerned.
I got full inversion now.
I find that most of the time you are slowing down your attack to make an attack stronger.
Yeah, a lot of times you're charging up in instances like this where you're not doing anything. And then when you charge it up, it does a significant amount more damage than you would be doing otherwise. It depends on the weapon. Charge shot, split shot's not that good. Like, charge shot, dart usually isn't as good. There's tactical link, but overpower. That's overpower. And that will encourage them to use the pulse even more.
Does it?
Yes.
I thought all it did was give them more of their own projectiles.
Unisar fires your weapon more frequently.
Oh, good.
That's like the key point of it. Do I get efficiency now?
Efficiency's not a bad thing to have. I mean,
Yeah, it's just that I'm not using it very often because I'm charging fairly frequently. But once I get Overseer, I'll be using it all the time.
I don't know when that happened, but they've gotten asynchronous.
Yeah.
And I think that's actually better for you. Mastery's just good.
Ta-da. I think Apex Machinery will make them fire even a little bit faster. Getting antimatter rounds now is pretty good. And now I'm just gonna hold this charge. Let it build up via Rancor while my guys take care of the light work.
Sure.
And then I'll bust it there because I got hit a little harder than I wanted to, and I didn't want to get hit again.
Fair.
And then the polar inversion, they start getting sucked into the explosions.
Sucked in.
Sucked in. Reroll.
Out of bound.
Okay, what would I want?
Grenadier.
I don't know if I would want 3 Grandeurs, because that would make me very slow, and I'm going to slow myself even further by getting Overseer.
Double tap.
No. That would make my time between shots extraordinarily long.
Yeah, but you won't be firing.
It would make the time between their shots extraordinarily long. Like Defiance and Galvanic. I won't have a shield anymore. I'm not going to be taking too many wild mods. I think I just got Regeneration because I'm going to also want that because, you know, the whole not having a shield of my own thing, having ways to regen myself is pretty good, especially like right now when I'm at half health.
Yeah. Efficiency would also work if you weren't charging.
I'm currently not charging.
Well, there you go.
See, that's another thing about charge shot. You don't have to be charging all the time. I just do frequently. But you got such a hate boner for charge shot.
I do.
There's no bad talents in the game. There are talents that are less good, like the one that converts part of your hull to shield and vice versa. But even that has a place. Regression's another not great one, but again has its place. Every talent has a place.
I like both of those. Because they are just flat buffs that you can use that you don't have to worry about. They don't have negative sides to them.
Yes, but they don't necessarily have strong positives.
Well, they don't have strong positives, sure. But neither does Evolutionary Niche, and you seem to love that one.
Evolutionary Niche is pretty strong positive with a fairly negligible negative, as long as you don't get like 1,000 of them. Tactile. There's a couple of good options there, but having Tactile Link going now that I got Wingman is real strong. Keeps everybody protected. We're almost at the old Seraph fight here.
Yeah.
This will probably be the last level until then. Well, I think it's probably time.
You also need it for Overseer.
Well, if I didn't get self-destruction. And I haven't yet, but there's no reason not to take self-destruction other than unless I need something better. But yeah, this will unlock the way towards that. But also Apex Machinery. And, you know, just the fact that they're in the front lines. They can protect them up there, keep themselves protected. I think that's gonna go away.
Yeah, I think that singularity.
Yep, there it goes. I was like, I don't think that singularity is making it across the screen. He's trying to back away, but the constant pulses are just reeling him in.
Shield down.
Yep. But I knew that was going to happen. I was taking a very aggressive stance. Because I knew that we could just pop him. Just like that. Just like that. So, getting force armor would be nice now that my shield is gone. Hey look, force armor. So now I have, I think, 20% hull damage resistance because I also get another base 10% from shielded constructs. So my hull is pretty durable, and then I got the plating from Absorption and Rancor. Might want to get a shield cooldown at some point, just to help my bros out.
I think that's one of the other little nitpicky things that I don't like about Charge Shot is that if you take Charge Shot, you take Rancor. It is non-negotiable. There is no world where you take Charge Shot and don't want Rancor.
Yeah, I can see it.
I don't like talents that are must picks. And it's, again, it's only just, it's like if you get the one, you're getting the other.
Well, there is downside to Rancor, so you might not necessarily want it every time.
Yeah, but generally speaking.
So you don't confuse the way I play with the optimal way of playing, because that's a mistake.
I don't think that Rancor's downsides outweigh its good sides.
Let's see.
Reroll for Overseer. Or Apex.
Yeah, so that's going to give them the extra rate of fire and the extra shield power. If they die, it'll take them longer to come back, but the idea, especially since they have shields and we have specialized in them, that they won't die.
That is the hope.
And even if they do die, priority 0.
Yeah, and ally specialist.
Yeah. Ow. But we've paved the way for Overseer when that comes up.
You're a little wee-woo here. Bananas. And another boost, of course.
Yeah, but look how quickly I'm regenerating now.
There you go.
Well, there it is. So that will give me my third guy. And it won't slow me down too much because I'll only have the 3 guys. So, yeah. And now I can just focus on positioning. Efficiency will be in play 100% of the time. And that third ally essentially takes the place of what I was doing, as far as firing my weapon is concerned. But the way it's built, he can actually do it better than I could anyway. Because not only can he charge his shots, but he can also fire his other weapon, which is made even better because of the specialist. And he's got a shield.
Yeah.
So that means even more shield shenanigans. Shield-nanigans. So now, is there any way that I can pump this up further? I can go siege weaponry.
I mean, does it?
Siege weaponry does interact with charge shot in a way where I believe it makes the charge chargier at the cost of doing damage to yourself.
What about with constructs, though?
I'm not sure. We could science.
Science! I like science.
Okay.
You watch your allies just explode. Oh no!
Oh no! It does appear like they're going harder. Is it just me? Is that actually a thing? Is it the thing of the boost? Is it just strange perceptions?
I have no idea. Ooh, that's a bad place to be.
No, it was a bad place to be for them. It's like the meme with the old guy. Somebody call an ambulance, but not for me. Yeah, they do seem to be going nuts with that. With the thing. All those shields could be good because the shield is going off.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Shields is good. Galvanic is not bad.
Getting one galvanic is pretty good because that's like, if it gets hit, it does the thing. I think taking the one galvanic is good. Not something I'm going to heavily invest in, but it is just some free damage. Yeah, I definitely think the siege weaponry did some work. Things are going well.
Things are going.
And things have gone. The waves have slowed down. They're like, you go in there. No, you go in there. I'm not going in there. See, those guys are crazy. Not too many guys have been able to exist on screen for too long. Oh, Comet, you missed. That was your big chance. Alright, this'll be the first real test. Okay, well. There it was. There's the first real test.
Got him?
Oh, okay. Real test 2, electric testaloo.
No, don't like that one.
Don't like that one? Okay, he's dead. Definitely not taking Gemini Protocol. That's a terrible idea.
Why not?
Because I'll die.
You don't know that.
I do. Emergency systems doesn't work for me. Aegis would sometimes work for me. Improved thrusters is probably just good. Having better mobility.
Yeah. You can also take Streamline, making yourself smaller. So you're less of a target.
But that also hurts my overall hull, so that's scary. Getting Blink, though, not a bad idea. Whenever you are in a build where you don't have to worry about firing a weapon, Blink is just a real nice tool just to position yourself to where you need to be.
Yeah.
I mean, even when you have full control of your weapon, Blink is good, but I think it's especially good when you don't have to concentrate on firing, so you can use that brain power somewhere else.
Oh, I'm familiar with that. That's why I like Allies so much. Engineer is best class, because you don't have to brain power so hard.
I think Engineer is a good, strong class. It's not my favorite. Or as far as hull is concerned. That said, what is my favorite hull? It might be Architect. It's like the complete opposite idea. I like highly specializing. Like, I'm gonna be good at this one thing.
I like putting out lots of those things. I'm gonna do like a
Jack of all trades, nah, dog.
I'm gonna do an engineer drone overseer build.
See, I can get some fire going. I can skirmish up to get terminate would be bad. Yeah.
Actually, it'd be kind of fun to do like a stealth overseer drone build.
Oh yeah.
And just use the formations to let them do cool things. And then just sit in the corner somewhere and be like, I'm just gonna not exist.
Don't. You better have your formation where they go off and do their own thing, because the second that you bring them all to you, sure, you're stealth, but the only enemies on screen are now giving away your position.
Yeah.
Alright. So this seems to be firing on all cylinders, as it were. We pull them into our nuclear blast zone. Start blasting.
Yeah. Although this version of space is more of a sphere than a cylinder. You can wrap on both sides.
Yeah.
If you could only wrap left and right, that'd be a cylinder.
It took me a second to figure out where the hell you were going with this, but I figured it out. I got there.
Yeah.
Alright, so much like yesterday's build, and perhaps like the sign of my impending doom, well, how far do you think this goes?
Hard to say. It's really...
Do you think we're going to clear 200?
Probably.
I think it depends on how quickly I can take out
One or the other.
one or the other.
I think if they're allowed to set up, like if If they get to the point where Scion is lancing and you haven't killed either one of them,
That's
I
where
think
I'm
you'll
in
have a
trouble.
problem. Because between the lance and the seraphs, everything. Hey, Terminate will help with that.
Oh, there's no boost in there. Oh. Well, that's how quickly I can kill a Scion. If, you know, I know it's coming ahead of time and can prep for its arrival.
And you're allowed to sit without moving. 175. Those dang 75 waves with their celestial nonsense.
It's a thing that they do.
Not as bad as 275. 275 is murder.
Well, it's just that, but double. Prepare for trouble. Make it double.
Yeah.
Trying to protect the space from devastation.
See, and I know you guys within our nation.
Yeah. Denounce the evils of boost and pew.
To extend our reach to the stars of view.
Yeah. Celestial.
I'm James.
Yeah, that's right. We really lost the thread.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know if
I was
ever
gonna
had
say
the
half.
thread.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Initially, I was gonna say halfway through, but we definitely didn't get halfway through before that thread was gone. Okay. 12 more waves to go. Oh, this is gonna be one of those slowby waves.
– 12 more waves to go. This is gonna be one of them slowly waves. 192. Oh.
Yeah, because I finished the slow B wave, and then we had a couple of quick B waves.
Is that anything like Johnny Be Good?
Johnny B wave.
I don't think you want Essence Samp.
Oh, Warpath's not bad. Shield durability is also not bad.
Yeah.
I think
Heavy Caliber's okay now.
that is true. It does hurt the rate of fire.
Yeah, which isn't as good. Warpath's good though.
I think I'm gonna go with shield durability. I think that's gonna be a key factor of us doing well. They're really going to town.
You're going to town.
Which town?
I don't know. Funky Town.
Ah. Okay. I'm okay with this.
Funky Town.
They've gotten pretty big over the years. I'm pretty sure it's just Funky City now.
Ooh.
Oh, here it comes. Okay, here we go. Alright, one down.
How long until they're a Funky Metropolis?
Two down. Whew. I mean, they can be called Funky City and be a metropolis. There's no metropolis actually called Metropolis. It just doesn't happen. Outside of comic books, anyway.
I suppose that's true. They still call themselves City.
Yeah. Whew.
What about a Megalopolis? Do we even have any of those yet?
Maybe?
Maybe Singapore?
Well, if you're talking about people per, like, square inch, I don't get more populated city for a big city than Tokyo.
Although, I'm pretty sure that it's just population as far as type designation.
I think it still might be Tokyo for people per square inch.
Nah, not people per inch. Just people in general.
Well, Well, yes, but the more people you have per square inch, the more people you have in general.
Oh.
That's, that's how that works. If you spread people out, you can fit less of them in a place.
Well, yes, but there are some cities that have more space.
Yeah.
Tokyo's not that big of a city.
Yeah, it's kind of a big city. I think barrier here is actually pretty strong. I think we'll do that. Oh man, it is Comet Town. Or Comet City, depending on population.
Well, it's probably just a village now. They removed half the population. Oh, that's a combo.
Whew, that was a little spicy.
He tried. He tried to get you.
They tried, they failed. Ow, ow, ow.
Oh!
Oh, he tried.
Bananas, whoop, whoop.
He tried much harder.
He tried very hard. Ooh, boy. Ooh, wee.
Ooh, wee, Rick. Oh, okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's cool. Nothing bad ever happened. Oh, man, it's a good thing I wore the brown pants today. Okay, everything's fine. Oh, Punchy.
Something happened there.
Yeah. Unfortunately for Punchy, I'm his worst nightmare.
Woo, I think. Hard to tell.
The shields went down, but now the shields are back up.
This is another build where it's a little hard to see where you are at any given moment.
Yeah. And the way I have it built, for guys like that, I feel like I have to be very aggressive in getting them killed. Because once they start setting up and doing, like, lance-based things...
As we recently saw with that one squid.
Yeah.
His lance almost ruined you instantly.
It wasn't good. But I think, if I don't get gibbed and I play my cards right, this has top 10 potential. I'm not going to say we're going to get a top 10.
The last time you said that.
No, the last time I said we can get top 10. I'm gonna make it where I just say it has top 10 potential. Because it does. Even if I fail right now, that statement doesn't change.
I feel like any build has top 10 potential if you're good enough.
Well, it depends on who's top 10.
That's also true.
Like, if it's a garbage build, then, you know, relative to anyone's top 10, it wouldn't make it. Oh, we're boosting.
Boost!
Oh, I got my shield. I'll come back now. I'm on the fence on whether or not I think I want or need flash shielding.
I'm not convinced you do.
I'm not convinced I do either. But it's something I've been thinking about. Just because the downtime on the shield is bad, and I would have both more and less downtime if I had flash shielding. Because the shield would go down more often, but it would come up quicker. So it's hard to say. Ooh, a hypermetabolism. One hypermetabolism could be strong. I know how you feel. You don't like it. But I think that can be really strong.
Could be okay.
I think we're gonna go for it. Oof.
He just kind of charged into your face there.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, he spawned at a time when my shield was down. So, we're at a little bit of a disadvantage. But it's okay.
You're also getting real close to the other wave that I'm scared of for you.
Yeah. I think this setup will actually be okay for them, as long as I play it safe. And it's the famous last words and all that, but
Yeah.
trying to get a lot of these guys before they shoot. Oh, just knock that guy's face the complete opposite direction.
Oh.
That's how you deal with him. Okay, five more waves.
Yep. Oh, I think there's a nub
there's
somewhere.
There's somebody somewhere. Oh, there he was.
The waves are become hard and fast.
Yeah, but my shield came back, which is the main thing I was concerned about. Now these corner-to-corner bullet shooters kind of suck, but we can avoid them.
Okay.
Trying to kill these guys before they get too much shooting off. Alright, here we go. Yep. That went about as well as I hoped it would.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we just gotta worry about 3 hundo. Or, you know, something crazy happening. Oh, like
boy.
getting hit by a comet there. But we're recovering. Okay. Yeah, so barring a tragic accident, 3 hundo is the next test.
Yeah.
Now they come in fast and furious enough where I'm concerned that they're going to get set up before I can take them out.
Yeah.
Okay. 1.6. Stop shooting bullets.
That's what they do. Well, in many ways, that's why you have the orbital shield.
Yep, then that is true. Oh, the shield is down. Need that shield to come back up for 3 hundo. Okay, it's up. Adaptive armor seems like a good idea that I haven't gotten yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy.
That was unlucky. Oh, and then mine.
And then shrapnel for days.
Okay, guys.
Whoop whoop bananas. Wee woo wee woo.
Okay. Shields are back.
Hull is getting there.
Yeah.
$2.99.
Oh, that's not.
That's not 300.
Is that the new? Did they change 300? Because we
Yeah,
were
'cause
on wave
that's-
300. I wasn't prepared for that.
Yeah, that's because look at that. Look at that shape. That's the new version.
Oh.
Look at him.
No, he's just a super champion.
Oh, is it just Super Champion?
Yeah.
Oh, he looks so good though. That's a gnarly wave.
If I knew that was gonna be what happened, I would have been more prepared for it.
You were expecting a
I would.
Seraph and Zion, and
Yeah, I was purposely set up ready to charge in, and then I saw the circle. I charged in, and then a half a second later, I was like, "That's not the right circle."
boom.
And then, yeah, it didn't end well. Was it enough? I'm almost afraid to hit spacebar.
You're under 1.7.
I know.
I don't know. I don't think.
Oh, it was. What do we call this one?
I don't know.
Oversplode.
Nailed it.
Because there's Overseer, but with explosions.
Yeah.
It's Oversplode.
Sure.
Hey, look, it wasn't even 10th, it was 9th.
Nice.
Look at that. The top 10er, baby. Not bad for just, I guess let's try this build to see what happens.
Yeah. You really are, like, right on that line of 1.7 is, like, the minimum to get on that board.
Yep, pretty much. Unfortunately, 1.7 pretty much lines up with Wave 300.
Yeah.
And Wave 300 apparently different now. So, yeah. But I'll have to work on trying to get some more top 10ers on there. But in the meantime, hope you enjoyed the run. And we'll see you guys next time.
Goodbye.